Once upon a time, in a magical forest where soft petals danced with the wind, there lived a little fairy named Fay. She had sparkling eyes, a smile that cast light wherever she went, and a pair of wings that shimmered like morning dew. However, unlike the other fairies, Fay was unable to fly. While her friends gracefully soared high amidst the treetops and flitted upon the streams, Fay remained grounded, watching their colorful trails with a longing sigh. "Oh, Mother Fairy," she asked one day as a gentle breeze rustled the leaves, "why can't I fly like the others?" Mother Fairy, wise and kind, kissed Fay's forehead and replied, "Sometimes our feet must lead us to discover magic that our wings cannot." These words puzzled Fay, but she trusted Mother Fairy's wisdom. Determined to explore the forest and find her own magic, Fay embarked on an exciting journey. She met a shy squirrel who needed help gathering acorns, a task her delicate touch made light work of. She joined in a chorus of songbirds, delighting in the melodies that twinkled in the sunbeam showers. Every day brought new adventures and friendships. She learned the gentle art of weaving wildflowers into crowns, sharing them with creatures near and far. Her feet led her to hidden nooks and secret paths only she could discover. In time, the forest creatures adored Fay for her cheerful spirit and her ability to make things better without the need for flight. One day, while exploring, she stumbled upon a little bird stuck in a bush's thorns. Her kind hands freed him, and as the bird fluttered away, he whispered, "Thank you, Fay. You're magic." Fay felt a warmth and delight soar within her. When she returned to Mother Fairy, Fay shared all the wonderful experiences she had had. "You see, dear Fay," Mother Fairy said gently, "your feet led you to where your heart could touch others, where your wings might not have." That night, as stars twinkled above the forest, Fay lay under a blanket of tranquility and realized how truly happy she was. She had discovered that magic was not only in flying, but in kindness and love shared with friends. And as she peacefully drifted off to sleep, she felt as if she were flying on a cloud of contentment. And though Fay's wings never lifted her above the treetops, her heart soared every single day, filling the magical forest with joy. In a small village lived a kind-hearted young girl named Cinderella. She was gentle, had golden hair, and was known for her bright smile that could cheer up anyone on a gloomy day. However, her life wasn't easy as she lived with her mean stepmother and two stepsisters who gave her endless chores. Every day, Cinderella found herself cleaning, cooking, and running errands while her stepfamily enjoyed their leisurely lives. Despite this, she remained hopeful and believed that one day, her kindness would lead her to happiness. One sunny afternoon, as the birds sang in the garden, an announcement was made across the village. The prince was hosting a grand ball at the royal castle, and every maiden of the kingdom was invited. Cinderella's heart fluttered. She longed to attend, but knew her stepfamily would never let her go. On the day of the ball, her stepmother and stepsisters were dressed in their finest gowns, leaving Cinderella behind with extra chores before gleefully heading to the castle themselves. Alone and heartbroken, Cinderella wished silently for a miracle. It was then that a soft glow appeared in the room. Before her stood a gentle fairy godmother, glimmering with magic. "Fear not, dear child," she said with a warm smile. "Tonight, your dreams will take flight." With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella's tattered clothes into a stunning ball gown of sparkling silk. Her old shoes became delicate glass slippers, and a pumpkin from the garden turned into a magnificent carriage. "Remember," she advised, "the magic will fade at midnight. You must return before the clock strikes 12. Filled with excitement, Cinderella thanked her fairy godmother and set off to the castle. At the ball, Cinderella was the center of everyone's attention. Even the prince was enchanted by her grace and kindness. They danced the night away, talking and laughing under the starry sky. As the clock neared midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's words. She dashed out of the castle, leaving behind one of her glass slippers on the steps in her haste. The next day, the prince searched the kingdom far and wide for the mysterious girl who had stolen his heart. Visiting every house, he tested the glass slipper on many maidens until he reached Cinderella's home. Cinderella's stepsisters tried to claim the slipper, but of course it didn't fit. When Cinderella tried it on, it fit perfectly. Delighted, the prince asked her to become his princess, promising her a life of happiness and love. Cinderella accepted, her dreams finally coming true, thanks to her unwavering kindness and belief in magic. And so, Cinderella and the prince lived happily ever after, her story cherished by all who heard it.